Hey everybody, it's Nat C Jones here with Nat C Company, your Master Facilitator, and today, entrepreneurs, we are going to talk about a topic that was brought up by one of our viewers, and it is inflation. The question was exactly, how do we educate our customers and members on inflation and how it causes us to have to raise our prices? I'm so glad you asked this question. Let's get into it. Now, here's the thing. I'm all about truth and tough love, okay? And I am team entrepreneur and I'm team customer. But I need you to understand, as an entrepreneur, you are a leader. The reason that people are coming to you, patronizing your business, joining your organization, is because you have something that they need, okay? You are meeting a need. You have something that they don't have. And whatever that is that you have is they perceive it to be something that's going to increase the value of their lives. So how do you get them to accept the fact that prices go up? The first thing I need you to do is challenge them. Good leaders challenge their followers. You have to challenge your customers, okay? You know what your customers need more than they do. That's why you're a leader. That's why you're the expert. That's why you're the one providing the service. They come to you thinking they know what they need, but they don't exactly know what they need because they don't have the knowledge that you have. Challenge them to do what? Challenge them to grow. Okay? Second thing you have to do is educate your customers. What are you educating your customers on? Reality. The reality of inflation, the reality of your business and the value that it brings to your customers, and the reality of money, okay? Every reasonable adult understands what inflation is and knows that it's real. And you know what? There's some businesses that they don't get to go to and debate about whether they're going to pay more money. They either pay it or they get out of the line. They understand this about Burger King. They understand this about JCPenney. They understand it about the movie theater. They understand it about rent. They need to understand it with your business as well. I don't care if you've only been in business a year and only have 2 employees. You have to take yourself seriously or your customers will not. I am a business. This is inflation. The prices have gone up to meet inflation just like every other business. What this means is not babying your customers. That's a baby. I know you wish you could draw as good as me. But we do not want to baby our customers. Babying your customer will not help them. Your customer is an adult. They need to be challenged and they need to be educated. They need to be challenged to raise their level of expectation and pay. That is what you're challenging them to do, to grow, to raise their level of expectation and pay. Because if you expect more, you need to understand that you're going to be required to pay more. How many of you have worked for a job before you became an entrepreneur? And this is definitely my story. One of the reasons I took the leap from employee to entrepreneur is because I knew my talent. My employer knew my talent. They continued to give me more work, but they didn't give me more pay. I'm a reasonable human being. I understood that that was not a good deal. So I jumped ship and created my own pay. I know a lot of you have the same testimony. So listen, as you challenge your customers to grow, you also challenge yourself. Customers are challenged to grow, and you, as a business owner, are challenged to let go. What are you letting go of? You are letting go of control. You cannot control how your customer perceives you after you raise the prices. You cannot control whether they agree to pay the price or not. You can influence and inspire, but you cannot control another person. All you need to focus on is the reality of inflation and what your new price point is. Inflation does not have to mean suffering. It's all about how you look at it. When the economy inflates, we elevate. When the economy inflates, we have to expand in order to meet the new demands of the economy. When the economy inflates, your business has an opportunity to expand and lead your customers to do the same. Inspire your customers to grow and become more profitable themselves. I'm going to tell you a little secret. My success that I've achieved over the past year is deeply rooted in the fact that I do not believe in I can't afford it. I don't believe in I cannot afford it. I remember seeing a woman one time tell her graphic designer who was going to make a logo for her business that $100 was too expensive, and then spend $200 at a seafood restaurant. I saw it with my own eyes. There is no such thing as I can't afford it. What there is I do not value this enough to find the resources to pay for it. That's all it is. I once cleared out my bank account and borrowed money to pay for a business program that I knew was going to elevate my business. When others said, I can't afford it, I just can't do it, I said, no, I'm going to figure out a way. That's called resourcefulness. Anybody can afford to do anything, especially when you're talking about $100, $200. That's nothing. If you're raising your price $100, $200, $1,000, that's nothing. People pay money for things all the time. The thing is, some people, they don't question about it, and some people, they do. You need to decide that you're going to be the entrepreneur, that they understand I'm going to have to pay him or her, point blank period, and I'm not going to question it because I understand the value that I'm going to receive for my money. Here's the trick. This is what we know about human psychology. People do not want to pay more money for the same thing that they got for free. If you've been giving away stuff for free, you're going to have a challenge trying to add a cost to it now, but it's doable. All you have to do in order to justify raising your price from zero to something or to something more is to add value. And here's the thing, it doesn't even have to be new value. You can literally add perceived value. You could literally repackage something that you gave them for free, call it something else, and then charge them for it. Because you shouldn't have been giving it away for free in the first place, if I'm real. Okay? Business is about profit. If your business is not profitable, it is a charity. Here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with charity if you can afford to be charitable. Nobody that's an entrepreneur should have a nonprofit or a charity if you're broke. How can you give from a place of lack? That doesn't make any sense. It's not a good idea. So get your money first, then you can be as charitable as you want.